Welcome to Inspiring Narratives, your favorite channel for uplifting stories, renewed hope, and cultivating a deeper connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Discover with me how turning to Allah can lead you to amazing changes in your life. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are back with another uplifting story that will, by the grace of Allah, strengthen your faith and renew your hope, inshallah. Get yourself your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's get started with today's video. I hope you're all doing well, inshallah. If you enjoy these videos, please take a moment to like the video. It really helps more people discover the content, inshallah. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. A sister recently messaged me saying she thought I stopped uploading. I haven't. It's just that YouTube doesn't notify you unless the bell is turned on. So this is your gentle reminder to turn notifications on by clicking on that bell. Hopefully that resolves the issue, inshallah. The sister of this story says, I'm married to an engineer. Early in our marriage, we moved to an Arab country because of his job. Life there was beautiful. Allah blessed us with 3 children, and for years we were living in ease and stability. We had a good home, our children went to great schools, and my husband had a secure job. Everything felt perfect. But then things changed. The company my husband worked for began to struggle. Salaries were delayed, and my husband, being the sole provider for the family, couldn't afford to wait for pay that may never come. He decided to leave the company saying, I need a steady income. I have a family to support. He started looking for other jobs, but it wasn't easy. Despite his experience and long years in the field, companies were offering him low salaries, as if he was just starting out. Eventually he said, enough, I'll start my own business. We'll sort out the residency ourselves. And we did, at least for the first year. But it got harder. Renewing residency, covering living expenses, it all became too much. After a year, my husband said, I need a company again, even if I have to start from scratch. But again, no one would take him. Companies weren't hiring at all. He even said he'd accept anything, but doors just wouldn't open. We couldn't understand it. He was experienced and qualified. Why was no one giving him a chance? We ended up staying in the country without legal residency for 2 years. Every day we lived in fear. We avoided going out unnecessarily, always anxious something might happen. And then something did. My husband got caught. They arrested him and sent him to prison. And just like that, I was alone. No money, no help, just me and my children. I felt like I was losing my mind. What do I do now? I kept asking myself. I couldn't go back to my home country either. Circumstances just didn't allow it. The stress was unbearable. I couldn't sleep, some nights just 2 hours. My chest felt tight all the time, like I couldn't breathe. Headaches were constant. I'd cry so much that eventually no more tears would come. Even when I heard about someone dying back home, I didn't feel anything. I was emotionally numb. I had to pull the children out of school. We'd just try to get by, one day at a time. Sometimes we'd go to the mosque during Ramadan just to have iftar because we had nothing at home. When I remembered our old life, our car, the comfort, the peace, I couldn't believe how far we'd fallen. I started doing anything I could for money. If someone needed help shopping or cleaning their house, I'd go, quietly without telling my children or anyone else. I even took care of the working mother's children at home to earn a little. I never asked anyone for help, and I worked hard, day and night. But even when someone paid me, I didn't feel relieved. All I thought was, where will the next bit of money come from? I became obsessed with how to survive the next day. I was consumed by fear and worry until I remembered something. Dhikr and the Quran. When I felt like I had nothing left, I turned to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I started saying astaghfirullah all day. I kept repeating la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. I started sending blessings upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I opened the Quran and wouldn't let go of it. It was my only source of peace. I made a daily dhikr routine for myself and I held on to it like a lifeline. Then something unexpected happened. A friend of mine who knew about my situation said, someone needs help cleaning her house. Would you be interested? I begged her, please always think of me first. I need the work more than anyone. She got me the job. I went, cleaned the house and did my best. The woman who hired me was kind. At first I was too scared to share my story with her, but slowly I opened up. I told her everything. She was shocked. She said, "How could something like this happen to a man with your husband's qualifications?" She asked for his name and details. Then she said, "I know someone. He's starting a new company and looking for someone exactly like your husband." She spoke to her relative, and subhanallah, he stepped in like a miracle. He paid off my husband's debt, got him released from prison, gave him a job, arranged the sponsorship, and handled all the legal paperwork. My husband was released just like that. For the first time in 2 years, I could breathe. I could finally sleep without crying myself into exhaustion. Reassurance and peace returned to my heart. And I'm telling you all this so that you know dhikr changes lives. When I truly committed to istighfar, salawat, and la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, everything turned around. I went from feeling like I was 100 years old to feeling like myself again. So if you're in pain, if you're struggling, don't say, "I can't take it anymore." Allah knows what you can bear better than you do. Just surrender to Him. Do your part with full trust in the one who holds all power. If He's guiding you to make dhikr, to recite Quran, to send peace upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, know He loves you. He's preparing you for the blessings. Trust Him. Stop overthinking. Just remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He will take care of you. What a beautiful story. So beautiful, mashallah. Allahumma barik. That's a wrap for today's video, my dear sisters and brothers. Remember, guiding others to goodness earns the same reward as doing good yourself. So don't forget to share the video with those you care about most. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.